Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to actually offer some gig insights, gig mentor insights on the people that I actually follow. And I've been following this one guy. His name is Pedro Santiago, sorry, Mr. Bet on You. And he came across a good topic yesterday about DoorDash is not a real job. America has changed. Pretty interesting. I'm just play you a real quick clip on it, and then I'll give you my insights on it as well too.
I got a topic. I've talked about it before. Other people have talked about it, but new things have happened. So, if you're a delivery driver, if you're just an American trying to live in America and try to have a job, a real one or fake one, this video might be for you. And I want to get your perspective on how you're doing and how you're feeling and what is a real job in 2025. Over the last couple of weeks, I've made actually several videos now talking about a short that I made. I'm not going to get into that. But a lot of people are telling me to get a real job, get a real job. They tell us to get a real job. If your living depends upon somebody else's tip or graciousness or lack thereof, it's not a real job. Many people, hundreds, have told me that. And I'm torn. I'm torn because part of me knows that they're right for a certain amount of us doing this work. Now, not that this isn't a real job, because it is, and I'll get to that in a minute. Because the definition of a real job changes over the last 20, 30 years, if you go back 100.
Very true.
When people use that real job thing, it's kind of funny, it's laughable.
Yeah.
However, when people are saying it in the terms of, can you make a good living and support a family doing this kind of work? I agree with them, you cannot. Not most of us, and I've talked about that. And I hope I'm not offending you if all your money comes from this work and you're providing for your family.
What is a real job? This really hit home yesterday because it made me realize that what is a real job? I mean, what is real? I mean, with most companies downsizing, with most companies letting people go, with most companies just changing, and the gig economy growing and getting bigger and better every single day, the ability to multi-app and to create a source of income consistently and indefinitely, that to me is a real job. Okay? Now, with him, he says that, one of the people told him, oh, you should get yourself a real job because, what you're doing is not a real job. And he made a very valid point that if most service industry people were to get quote unquote real jobs, then the service industry would collapse. I mean, who would serve you coffee? Who would, serve you at a restaurant? So it's kind of those funny comments that sometimes people don't think or don't understand how important this kind of service is. And the way it was, years ago when we used to have a pension or we would have, a consistent job we would work in until we retire has totally changed. Totally changed. Now you have to think outside the box. These YouTube content creators, these people that do the gig work, these people that basically think outside the box are generating their own income on their own terms. Is that considered a job? Let me see. Well, if you're generating income on a consistent basis, indefinitely, and you're paying your bills and have enough money to be able to do things with, let's see, common sense. I think it's a job, don't you think? Or a business, which is even better than a job, So you got to really think that this is a stepping stone to be used in the right way, to be able to get you either a consistent income that pays your bills, or it gets you by, or you could use it to scale into something else and find something else, or maybe augment it. Maybe keep this at a certain level and find something to complement it and give you more money. But to say that this is not a real job, again, this is why you take people's opinions with a grain of salt, okay? Because you have to understand that no one is in this no one would know unless they're actually in it themselves. Now, I've been doing this for 7 years, and every single year, every single time that I'm out here, I am grateful. I am grateful for the income that I've made. I am grateful for how this has paid my bills and give me more money to sustain me. Okay? I'm very, very grateful that it has gotten me by this far. And now, and not only that, but the lessons that you learn from this teaches you independence, self-reliance, overcoming situations. It gives you very, very powerful skill sets that you can adapt to something else. Now, I say to myself, well, I never wanted to get back into sales, but now with the way I've built these gigs up from a gig to a consistent and indefinite income that I can call my own, that at any time I could pull out of my pocket and I could generate income just like that, is unprecedented. Okay? And, I applaud every one of you guys that are out there doing this for your own reasons. Okay? And we're all here for a reason. Where we are where we should be now in this situation that we're in. And I'm using this to grow into other things. Okay? Whether it's to augment the income or maybe get back into outside sales, but this time do it my way, where I don't have to live under someone telling me that I have to get to a certain number, because I've proven to myself, to me, that I could build something. So those are my skills. They're my abilities. They're not owned by any company or any corporation. They're mine. And I could take those skill sets and plug them into anything and build something, as long as I have the motivation, the drive, the determination, and the process, which is very important. That's why out here, these gigs have taught me so much on how I can grow into anything and everything out there. And yeah, I may not have a bachelor's degree, I may not have a master's, I may not be working in a real job, okay? But with the tech layoffs that are going on out there, with people losing their jobs, what is then considered a real job? What's a real job? Leave it in the comment section below. Let me know, to you guys, what a real job is for you. Because I know that I am very blessed and very grateful that I can generate an income every single day, that I can pay my bills, that I can make money. So the opinions of others, again, grain of salt, okay? Unless you're in this field, that's like me trying to judge people who are cops or people who are doctors, okay? I'm not in that field. I don't know what it's like. So I take people's opinions with a grain of salt, okay? As long as I know what God has blessed me with, as long as I know what I'm making, as long as I know how I've grown, I'm good. And I know how good I have it, okay? So let me know how good you guys got it out there. Reach out to me. Leave some comments in the section below. This one video, I'm going to start, taking insights from different creators who are my mentors. I got about 3 of them. He's one of them. And I'm going to start featuring them in my channel. And I'm going to give my insights on it as well, too. Because, again, I've been in this for 7 years. Some of these guys have been in it for 7, 10 years. And I'm going to give you my real world insights on what they're saying. And I'm telling you, Pedro Santiago was dead on. Spot on. It's like he really meant what he said about it. And it was very, very powerful, And as I said, I know how good I have it. I have no complaints. Okay? So you let me know how good you guys have it out there. You let me know how you guys are doing with what you have. And I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to give me 2 likes. And, just feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm here for you guys. Have a great day.